is a great transition into what I want to talk about next is some of the things that Gen Z wants and then some of the things that Gen Z doesn't want. So as we go through these, you can really start to think of how does this differ from how I would market to a boomer, how I would market to a millennial. But number one thing Gen Z wants is a consistent user experience. Gabe, what do you think about that?
Well, to go back to your comment, I think Apple has, kind of ruined a whole generation on this because people are used to that consistent user experience with, Apple products, whether it's an iPhone or a watch or AirPods or whatever, iPad, all of that, having that consistency of experience across. I think that really has filtered down into other parts of our consumer experience also. And yeah, it's really becoming almost table stakes now where people expect that consistent experience across every single thing that they're purchasing from you. I don't think that's a bad thing either, Zach. I mean, I feel like that is a somewhat reasonable expectation for consumers of companies.
It's funny because as we talk about this, it's exactly that. I would think why would you not strive to have the best user experience you can with your customers? So I absolutely agree with you there. The second one here was a loyalty program, and I have two examples that Gabe, I know you will love one of these, if not both, because this is something I don't think we have gone a week without talking in the past 3 years of knowing each other at this point. But loyalty programs, Gen Z loves loyalty programs. They love the unexpected rewards that come with them. That random email that says, hey, it could be like, I often get the ones that say, hey, like, did you forget about us? Here's a 10% discount, or here's, 100 points for your next visit. The two that come to mind, and I'm going to start with Crumble, because if you're not familiar with Crumble, it's the cookie. It's really just a cookie shop, I think, and
yeah,
they have what's called crumbs, and it's their loyalty. You go, you buy cookies, you get crumbs, and you can then redeem those crumbs for actual cookies. I love that loyalty program. I don't know how many free cookies I've gotten from it. I'm afraid to share that number. I could check the app. But they're one that every now and then they will send out an update being like, hey, did you miss us this week? Or did you see what's on the menu? Great user experience, great loyalty program. They're coming to me with an unexpected offer too. The other one I think of, and I should mention too that both of these I'm thinking of how great the mobile app is as well, just as a side note. The other one I'm thinking of is Chipotle. Okay, we have always talked about Chipotle and Qdoba, and which may or may not be for dinner tonight. But they've got the same thing built into their app. You go to their shop, you spend money, you buy tacos, burritos, so on, and you get points back that you can then redeem. And Chipotle does the same thing. You may get that unexpected email occasionally reminding you of the loyalty program. Maybe you have some free food pending. But I think the Gen Z in me loves loyalty programs, and it keeps me coming back, right? I need to get more crumbs. I need to buy more cookies so I can get the next free one. That's totally how I see the loyalty program.
See, the old guy version of this is the card where you would go in and they'd, make a little stamp on it or, punch a hole in it, and then you would, buy 10 sandwiches and get one free. I totally had that experience.
Punch your own hole? Isn't that an instant free sandwich?
I mean, it wasn't a perfect system, and there was no marketing that went along with it, but that was the version of that when I was your age.